This summer, Writer's Block went on an ambitious new journey. We redesigned our programming into what we've called the Block Academy for Art and Social Change. It was an opportunity for young people to experience our programming digitally, and they were split up into different cohorts, and from these Zoom cohorts was birthed beautiful new works of art. And this process was really a labor of love that required a lot of focus and energy from our teaching artists, who had to be courageous and creative and create on the fly. And that's what we're about here at Writer's Block. We're about using circumstances as a catalyst to create community conversations and new art. So it is my hope that as you engage with this artwork, you'll understand the hearts and the minds of these courageous young people as they make work that speaks to our present time, dealing with issues such as COVID-19, as well as the racial upheaval that we've been seeing in 2020.
Art is something I've always gone by as art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. And that is because, art is something that speaks to the beauty and the horror of what is going on the inside and outside of humans in the world and themselves. And obviously that has been one of the best ways we've always been able to communicate that with people that may not even have to deal with those kinds of things, whether good or bad. The day you stop learning is like the day you stop being a human, stop being a person.
Well, to me, I think liberation just means living in a world where I don't have to be afraid to step outside because of the color of my skin. And I think that the art we created this year should be perceived by the people as showing that showing just because we're not, literal slaves on a plantation, it doesn't mean that we're truly free and that it's not as black and white as people think it is.
My piece is titled Sunset in America. It's a photo collage with lots of different scenes of America to the background of a sunset. I wanted the scenes to be as diverse as possible. So for example, I had a photo of planes deporting undocumented immigrants, but I also had a picture of a mansion and suburbia to kind of show how America is so tied together, yet so different, and how we can come together in the end.
On my birthday, actually, I received a call from Colton, and he asked if I wanted to be the dance and movement instructor for the summer, and I was ecstatic. Being the dance and movement instructor, I had to visualize how I wanted it to look. I wanted to talk to the other dancers and other students in the dance cohort, and I wanted to make sure that everyone had a say in it because it was our project. Those who never danced before were actually dancing in it. The final product was amazing.
We're all emotionally connected at the block because we all view each other as family. We all love each other. We're very supportive. And the biggest challenge was definitely not being there physically for one another.
The transition to online was very smooth. It was nice to be able to express my own, sign up for the interests that I wanted to.
And even though we haven't connected in person, it still feels like we have in a way. I feel like I've gotten to know everyone better.
I think that a place like Writer's Block is important because, at schools they encourage art, but very surface level art. At a place like Writer's Block, they encourage art that also inspires social change and informs you, because we learn a lot about social issues, and I think that's very important. But we also express our feelings, and we get to share that information